You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
A big topic here. And Novak Djokovic. As you guys know, Novak Djokovic is in the People's Republic of Australia. And you guys know, man, they have their people living in terror. Absolute terror of the Wuhan virus. Now, Novak Djokovic is confirmed. We found out because his whole thing went to a court, and a judge ruled over his case because he had his visa revoked because he didn't get the shot. But he actually had the virus a month ago, and the Australian government, the Prime Minister, I believe, revoked his visa. So he's been stuck in this immigration detention hotel. And the judge said, no, you can't do that. He provided everything that you guys wanted. So therefore, you must release him. So Novak Djokovic right now is a free man. He is actually free to go out into Australia and play in the Australian Open. But there's a catch to it. Things are probably not worse than ever for Novak Djokovic, okay? There's a sticking point here. Because the judge ruled that you must release him now. That doesn't mean that he can't have his visa revoked again. And there's nothing that the judge can do. So, here we go. It says here that it says a government lawyer, Christopher Tran, told the judge that the immigration minister, quote, will consider whether to exercise a personal power of cancellation. That would mean that the 9-time Australian Open winner and defending champion could face deportation and could miss the tournament, which starts on January 17th. It could also bar him from the country for 3 years. Wow. This thing could get really bad here. So Novak Djokovic is going to be 35 years old. And guys, if you don't watch tennis, that is really old in tennis years. And of course, Nadal is still playing. He's 35 right now, and Roger Federer is 40. But I believe Roger Federer, he's washed up. But those guys are anomalies playing this old. Back in the day, man, if you were 25 years old, you were done as a tennis player.
Right.
But
I remember. Yeah.
There is no way in the world that I believe Novak Djokovic, if he's banned for 3 years, the greatest champion at the Australian Open, I don't believe there's no way in the world he'll win another Australian Open, not at 38 years old. There's just no way.
So let me ask you a question. How do you think the citizens feel by the fact that he could theoretically actually play yada, yada, yada when you consider what's going on to them right now?
I'll say this, man. If you're an unvaxxed citizen in Australia, if the government lets him in, doesn't revoke his visa, and he's allowed to play, if I'm an Australian citizen, I am pissed off. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have the jab. So you're going to throw me under lock and key and tell me I cannot go out at all except to go to the doctor or to go to the grocery store. I believe that's the only places they can go. I'm going to be very, very mad about that. And I understand that from these citizens. But also I believe that Novak Djokovic shouldn't have his passport revoked, his visa revoked, because he didn't get the jab. But I understand both sides of the story here, because the government in Australia went completely insane. They went completely insane. So if the Australian minister, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, this immigration minister, if he does not revoke Novak Djokovic's visa, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a serious problem.
Okay, so we got a comment down in the Roar K says that the police pepper sprayed Novak supporters in Melbourne after they arrested him after he won his court case.
See, actually, let's see here.
What is that about?
I got that pulled up here too.
Okay.
And I need to stop that.
That's taking another sinister turn.
Yeah, there's a video clip here where Novak Djokovic supporters clash with police following Australia visa decision. So there's a clip here. I don't know if this is where they're actually pepper spraying them, but it is. Police pepper spray Novak fans as they swarm a black Audi leaving the car park, assuming it's Novak. Did anybody think we'd be in this position 2 years later? I mean, this man is under lock and key, at least he was, in a detention center because he didn't want to get a vaccine. And look what's going on in Australia.
It's absurd. It's absurd. People better take note. What did I say the other day? You better take note of what's going on in Australia, because if it was up to many in leadership right now, this is what would be happening here. Yep. I mean, it's political theater. It's all political theater, but if you don't mind who you elect in and don't take note and make educated votes,
yeah,
we're going to end up like this, except I'm not sure we're going to take as kindly to it as they have.
But here's another part to this thing, man. Nick Kyrgios. He's a tennis player also. I believe he's Australian too, by the way. Nick Kyrgios tests positive for COVID-19 a week before Australian Open. Is this man being banned from participating in the Australian Open? No, he's not. He's not.
Because he's vaxxed.
Because
he's vaxxed? Oh, God. I mean, what did I just say? Political theater.
Political theater. Now, he's vaxxed, okay? Now, of course, if he's positive, they're not going to let him play. But Nick Kyrgios can miss the Australian Open after testing positive for COVID-19 a week before his home Grand Slam. Yeah, he's Australian, so they can't kick him out the country. The 26-year-old withdrew from the Sydney Tennis Classic on Monday and used social media to reveal his positive tests. Hey, everyone. I just want to be open and transparent with everyone. The reason I have to pull out of Sydney is because I tested positive for COVID, he wrote on an Instagram story. Hey, everyone. I just want to be open and transparent with everyone. The reason I have to pull out of Sydney is because I tested positive for COVID. I'm feeling healthy at the moment and have no symptoms. I wish everyone all the best and stay safe where you can. If all goes well, I will see you at the Australian Open. But one thing he has in his favor, he's Australian and he's gotten a jab. So there's no uproar about him. I mean, Australia at this point, I guess they don't realize that whether you got the jab or not, you can still spread it. You can still spread it.
You're not supposed to say that out loud, Mr. Matrix.
Well, that's a
violation of code 2.14 of the leftist playbook. Flag on the play.
Well, yeah. How did AOC test positive? Fully jabbed and boosted. Positive. And she was in the free state of Florida.
She went into that drag show. They were passing out COVID walking in the door. Oh, boy. That's funny.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. God, that's so funny. Okay. Let me ask, is anybody in Australia in the chat? How is the majority over there? Is the majority in Australia a bunch of woke leftists? Do they support this? And it's only like, in other words, is it 60-40? Is it, 55-45? Is it 80-20 that support this crap? I mean, what's the breakdown over there exactly? Like I said the other day, I got lefties on my Facebook that are still freaking out over this Transformer variant, which is like having a mild cold at this point. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna come out the other side with this thing called Natural immunity. That's a powerful vaccine, I hear. Natural immunity.
I told you my brother had the transformed variant. All he had was a cough. And after like 4 days or so, he's good. And he ain't exactly in spectacular physical condition either.
Man, oh yeah. Oh, here's the new thing we're supposed to be scared of. Deltacron. Deltacron.
Yeah, the Flurona too.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's the new hybrid, Deltacron. You've heard that, right?
Well, I've heard of Flurona. I haven't heard of Deltacron.
Oh no, Deltacron's a thing. A scientist revealed it the other day that
really?
It's a hybrid of Delta and Omicron.
Wow,
yeah,
Omicron is wiping out Delta.
It was unleashed by Megatron to kill off Optimus Prime and the Autobots.
Oh my goodness, man!
Deltacron is actually the one flying out of Soundwave's chest now. It's not Ravage anymore.
Oh god! All right.
Oh shit!
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.